Hey, and welcome to this overview video with Offcanvas Helper. And Offcanvas Helper is an awesome brick that assists you in making amazing off-canvas menus in your next Blocs project. And so I just want to walk you through some of the features that we have. So I have here our Blocs Builder website, and I'm going to toggle our off-canvas menu. And I'm going to select this drop-down menu here. And you can see right here that our current link has actually been disabled in our menu bar. That's pretty cool. And you can choose to have that turned on or off. It's really neat. You also notice that when we go to collapse this menu, our drop-down menu here will automatically collapse. And if I reopen that, it's collapsed. And you can enable or disable that as well. That's really cool. Okay, a few extra examples. I have a placeholder website here at the moment. And our off-canvas menu on this one has a contact form. Now, this contact form, we can one of the features is that we can choose to reset contact forms when our menu closes. And I'll give you an example of that. So I have a form here, and that I'll fill in. And when I go to, without sending the form, if I go and dismiss this menu, and if I go and reopen it, our form has been reset. And again, that's something that you can enable or disable in your design. Another example here is on a website that is actually a work in progress. So I've already got the menu open, so you can't see most of the site. But we have these awesome secondary or sub-menus that you can animate to. And we'll have some tutorial videos on how to make menus like this. They're really easy, and again, the collapsing feature is built in. So if we were in the sub menu here and I was to close this menu and reopen it, it would be back to the main menu again. And that's all built into Offcanvas Helper as features you can enable. Okay, this last example I've got for you is actually one that we've been using in a tutorial at the moment. So this is kind of incomplete, but really I wanted to show it to you. It is basically a tutorial we're doing on how to rebuild or how to replicate the Affinity website menu. And so this just gives you an idea of the cool things that you can create. And of course, it's fully responsive. So it's really neat. Okay, let's have a look at the brick itself. So I'm just going to come over here to my Blocs project. And let's go to the design canvas. And we can see here that everything is just within a block for our design. And we can easily create our menu here. And here we have our Offcanvas Helper brick. And I'll go through some of the options that we have. So on the right hand panel, with our brick selected, you'll see we can set our position, which is start and end, which is left and right, top and bottom. That's where you'd like from this, what part of the screen you'd like your menu to come in. You can set the speed that it animates on. We can set an offset from the sticky nav bar. We can set a full screen off canvas. We can set a maximum width. And again, these menus are off canvas by nature is dynamic in size. So all we need to do is set the maximum. We can define our backdrop, whether it's going to be a color, and we can set the opacity of that color, or we can have no backdrop at all. And we can also define whether we want some blur, from no blur to standard to more to intense blur of our background. Here we can trigger whether our navigation links will disable the current link, and we can set the opacity for it. And here we can choose whether we want the smart actions on close and open to function. So this one here, we can choose whether we want our drop downs to smart collapse, or we want to leave them open. So when someone opens and closes the sidebar menu, they're still in the same place they were when they left it. And here we can choose whether we want forms to reset or to have their content left alone. And one other option that we have here is that we can set or define the Z-index for our sticky nav bar, which is really handy for some cases. And there's a couple of links at the bottom here where you can go through to our Offcanvas Helper brick for our tutorials and also the contact support. Okay, so that's a quick look at Offcanvas Helper. It's an awesome little brick, and we hope you enjoy working with it. Take care.